Hi, in this screencast, we will be looking at your reader response assignments for our first unit on narrative nonfiction. I am on our home page currently. I'm going to go ahead and click on content. First thing again that pops up is overview. Your first assignment is going to be coming out of the textbook. I have given you some textbook buying options. Of course, you can find the textbook through the Washburn University site. However, I have also posted a link to Amazon so that way you can see some other options. You might notice, for example, that you can buy your textbook currently for as little as $6.30 plus $3.99 shipping. I wanted to make sure that you had an inexpensive textbook option for this course. While you're waiting for your textbook to arrive, perhaps, we have our first assignment. So narrative nonfiction, notice the reader responses. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. That takes us to this page here. Our first unit is on narrative nonfiction. In case you do not have a textbook yet when you start this, you can go ahead and use this packet. There are 5 different readings within this packet to complete your reader responses. So your first task is to use the short descriptions on those pages in the textbook to find a couple of essays that engage your interests. I don't necessarily like assigning essays because or assigning readings because part of the purpose of this course is to help you find good role models for yourself that you can then apply in your own academic writing. So you're looking for essays that you can use as a model for your own narrative nonfiction writing. Although I would like you to find your own, I have a few recommendations of strong examples that I have found effective for me. So again, you can use readings from this online packet. If you do not have your textbook yet, you can print it, annotate it, do whatever you need to it, or there are readings through here from various authors within your textbook. Once you do at least 3 readings, pick one and then post your response to these questions in the appropriate reader response assignment drop box. So your first question, while narrative fiction is often just for entertainment purposes, narrative nonfiction, the style that we are using, uses a story to illustrate an overall point the author wishes to make. This could be an observation or even an implied argument. What is the author's point or purpose with this narrative? Question number 2. How does the author illustrate his or her point through the use of narrative details? Question number 3. Select one of the aspects of presence, personal experience, voice, point of view, or verbal patterns, and analyze how the author creates presence in his or her essay. And your final question. One of the purposes of the readings is to provide you role models for us to use in our own academic narrative nonfiction. Identify a passage that you particularly liked from the reading and explain how you might imitate the author's style to strengthen your own writing. So again, your task here is to read one of these essays or a different one that you select from the narrative nonfiction section and answer these 4 questions. Once you have the 4 questions answered, I'm back on our Unit 1 narrative nonfiction page, and you have 2 reader responses due. Notice reader response number 1 is due Saturday, August 26th by midnight. Reader response 2 is due Saturday, September 2nd by midnight. When you're ready to post your responses, click on the Assessments tab, click on the Assignments page, and click on the appropriate response. All that you would need to do is click on Reader Response 1, for example, and submit your submission there. If you have any questions, let me know.